Hi everyone, thank you again for joining me on this incredibly sunny summer evening for me to share the summer 2023 catalog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Janice Yam and I'm an Epicure Ambassador in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I have been with Epicure for over 17 years and absolutely love sharing the kitchen tools and the kitchen or the meal solutions that make it just easier to get meals on your table in 20 minutes or less. So I appreciate everyone who has been. I've been 3 demos before now. This is the last one. Cannot say thank you enough for supporting me and my Epicure business, being such an encouraging group who support me, come onto my lives, ask questions, share the products that they're using with friends, and just love it as much as I do. I just want to say a huge heartfelt thank you from me. Thank you for spending your summer evening with me. Just a reminder, this is my virtual open house. I will be having an in-person open house on July 22nd at my house from 10 till 12:30, and that's where you'll be able to try everything I have demoed tonight, all the new products that are in the catalog, things like that. So if you are on here, say hi, comment where you're from. My husband Gord is over there and he is going to be keeping track if anybody has any questions, because I find it very hard to, to see the little comments as they come up on the Facebook feed in front of me. So he's here. He's my second set of eyeballs. So if you have any questions as we're going along, definitely ask. Just wanted to remind everybody of the few little specials that are going on. There's the Taste the Season, the summer season, or Taste of Summer, I think is what they're calling it, for 10% off. You can get 8 of the new products for 10% off, which is, I think, a great deal. If you struggle with knowing what to have for meals, we have a 3 weeks of meal solution, and that gives you 3 weeks of different meal solutions so that you don't have to think about what you're going to make. It comes with recipe ideas, and that one I believe is $60, and with $60 you qualify for the spend and save. So you would get your choice of a package of crispy and crunchy lettuce wraps, or easy peasy bolognese, which is a vegan bolognese meal, or a dessert, which is the citrus lime no bake cheesecake. So $60, you get to pick one of those for free, which is always nice. And if you've ever thought about Epicure or becoming an ambassador like myself, if you love the product and just want to share it with your friends and family, it's a screaming deal. They put on 50% off this month, so it's only $24.95 to sign up. So you can let me know if any of those interest you. But tonight's last session is called Bake Someone Happy. And Epicure's desserts have changed the world for those who are gluten intolerant. I myself am not celiac, and I can actually say that the desserts taste great. But I know for people who struggle finding baked items that taste good and have a nice, good mouthfeel, Epicure has really helped with that. So I am going to introduce you to our Happy Birthday Cake. It was actually on as a collection just before the new product launch. You could have got this with a couple other products, just as a way to get a new product a little early. But we're going to do the Happy Birthday Cake. It is what Epicure is calling a fail-proof white cake that is 100% gluten-free, and it's fluffy and it's going to be delicious. So that's what we're going to make. I am going to just open up the package. So it says, in a large bowl, whisk 2 eggs. So I have 2 eggs here. I'm going to crack those into my bowl. Hopefully you can see that. And I realized I washed my whisk and it's over here. I'm back. So here's our 2 eggs. We're just going to give those a quick whisk. I will mention, so there is another Epicure consultant out east. She's on the far east coast of Canada in the Maritimes. Her name is Dana. I think she's awesome. And she made this cake on a demonstration, I don't know, last week or something. And she's like, if you don't have milk, throw in water. Oh, if you don't have whatever kind of oil, throw in this kind of oil. Like, she's just kind of a little more loosey-goosey. I try and make it up how it is on here, but know that things are a little bit more flexible than maybe what's on the package. So it says, whisk 2 eggs. We're gonna add a half a cup of milk. And again, I just pre-portioned it just for ease in our prep bowl. If you don't have these, I think they're a limited time available, and I think then they're gonna be going away. But I like them because they have the measurements on it. 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4 cups, and to the top is a cup. And it even has like a nice silicone lid, and they come in sets of 4. I love these. I wish they would stay forever. So it says to add that, and to add a 1/3 cup of oil. And this is where I'm taking her lead, because we just have, when we're traveling, we buy olive oil. So we're gonna use olive oil in a cake. I would probably not do that at home just because it would feel weird to me, but we're gonna do it because she said it's okay, and I'm pretty sure it will be. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Let's throw that in there. Who here is a baked good fan, and do you have any favorites when it comes to Epicure? Everybody knows I really like pudding. That's not a baked good, but I like our pudding a lot. And I really do like the Chocolatey Temptation cupcakes, which I think are gone now. I think they were either a winter item and they're just gone for temporarily, but I like baked goods. I like anything. So I'm gonna just stir this up, and that's all it is. And then the mix. Who here has a birthday coming up? Maybe you'll be the one who wins the draw and you can have your own birthday cake. Okay, I'm gonna cut this up. And so, as I said, it's just a plain white cake mix, but Epicure posted a picture with dots in it. And it reminded me of, you remember the old, not old, but the angel food cakes that have the confetti in them? That's what it looked like. And I think that just screams birthday. And I'm like, well, so then what is that? I don't even know what it is. I don't know if you guys have made lots of cake growing up. If Maureen's still on here, I know she's a big cake person. Maybe she would even know. But I decided to ask the guy at Save On Foods in the bakery what I could add to this to make a confetti look. And he suggested, don't use any sugars, like the granulated sugars. But he said I could get away with using these, just the little sprinkles. So we're gonna try that. I don't know if anybody on here does know or not, but I'm excited to try this. And he said just to fold them in. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll see how it turns out. And I think, so what can we do with a birthday cake? I'm gonna fold these in. I didn't bring icing sugar with me, and I'm not gonna buy a big old bag of icing sugar. So I decided, there was no blender in here, like a hand blender. So I couldn't buy whipped cream. So what I did was I bought some, oh yeah, it looks like, can you see it in here? Little spots, yay. I'm going to use that. I'm gonna make cupcakes this time. But for icing, because I don't have icing sugar, what I've decided I'm gonna use is some Cool Whip. And we always travel with our Summerberry. I'm gonna mix a little bit of that inside it and make kind of like a little berry whipped cream topper for our cupcakes, is how I'm gonna make it. One of the suggestions online I saw was you could use lemon curd. I think that would be delicious if you sort of made like a lemon curd layer in the middle, or even did it almost like a short cake with like strawberries and things like that with whipped cream. I think that would be really good. I will mention, with gluten-free baking, they always suggest that you let the batter rest. I'm just going to put that aside while I quickly oil my muffin pans. So as mentioned, I'm going to make it as muffins. The recipe on this bag is for a cake. So if you're going to do it in cake, if you do it in the oven, it's going to take you about 40 to 45 minutes, or you can do it in the microwave in 5 minutes. What? Or what we can do is we can do cupcakes. So it's not on here, but just a tip. What I do is I will go onto my Epicure website and I'll just type in cupcake in the search bar. And what it'll do is it'll pull up other recipes that Epicure is doing with cupcakes on it. So that's how I find out what temperature, if I want to do it in the oven or if I want to do it in the microwave. So to do cupcakes in the microwave, it's like 2.5 minutes. That's like nothing. You could have dessert in like 2.5 minutes. Or you can put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 or so minutes. Again, this isn't my familiar oven, so I'll have to sort of pay attention to how long it takes. But I'm going to make cupcakes, and I'll just show you how we do it. We travel with our quarter sheet pan. If you're not familiar with it, it comes, you can also buy a liner, which is lovely for cleanup. But what you'll want to do, because we brought our little muffin pans, we don't necessarily normally travel with our muffin pans, but because I knew I was going to be doing my live, I thought I better bring them. Here they are. They come in a set of 2, so you have like 12 muffins, and you'll want to put it on a pan of sorts because just an accident gonna happen. So we're gonna put that on here. We're gonna use a little bit of the olive oil. I'm gonna just put a little bit of olive oil here, just so I can. And I just use our little basting brush, which makes it super easy. Who here is excited about birthday cake? It's my husband's birthday this month, so maybe we're just celebrating a little early with confetti cupcakes. So if you've been on here all night, are there any of the new products that you're most excited to try? I would love to hear. I want to make sure I sample those for you at the open house if you're planning to come as well. So there, all I did was oil the cupcakes. I usually have we have what they're called the Prep Pro scoops, and one's like a 1/4 cup, which makes it ideal for portioning out things like this. I just scoop and drop it in, but I'm gonna just mix this. I am super excited that it's gonna have the confetti in there. So let's just see how I can do. I might do 6 in the oven and 6 in the microwave, just to show you the difference in how they turn out. I usually find that our baked goods in the microwave end up being a little sort of denser and moister. So it just depends on how you like things to be. We like both. Some things we like better in the oven just because we like it a little bit crispier on the tops and things like that. I cannot tell you how excited I am about these sprinkles. But here we go. That is what it's going to look like when we put it in the microwave or in the oven. We're going to put it in the pan. When we put it in the microwave, again, I'll put it on a plate just to give it some stability. But there they are. And I'm just going to pop them in the oven, and then I will make sure to take a picture. I will be sampling these at my open house as well. But I'll just invite Gord up here. Hopefully everybody's had a chance to mention that they're on board, because we're going to do a draw for one of the Happy Birthday Cake mixes. So I'll invite Gord up.
Hi everybody, we have our last draw of the evening, and let's see who's going to be the lucky winner. So good luck to everybody. And the big winner is Cheryl.
Awesome. Congratulations, Cheryl. You have a birthday cake. So I don't know if you're still planning to come to my open house, but I hope you are able to join me. Again, just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has spent a Friday evening, 2 hours of a Friday evening with me, just so I can share my passion for Epicure, the new products that are out. I hope you've enjoyed this evening, and I look forward to hearing all your comments and hopefully having you sample some of the goodies. So have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everyone.